Good afternoon. Welcome back. It is Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, with a few birthdays and a few events for today. As you can see, as you can hear anyway, a steady diet of Mucinex today has helped a little bit with I'm pretty sure it's sinuses, not sure what's going on. Feeling a little, haven't really felt bad, just my throat was really scratchy this morning. So anyway, only really have three events today, and they're all Darlington related. Of course, this is the time of year where Darlington was really big. We'll start in 1984 for the Southern 500. Of course, my all-time favorite driver, Harry Gant, won that race. I can remember as an 8-year-old watching that race, just being super excited. He won the pole, he led the most laps, he dominated the race, and he won. And there's a couple things that stand out in this race going back and watching it. This was the first Southern 500 not held on Labor Day Monday. Previous to this year, they had all been held on Labor Day Monday. This was held on Labor Day Sunday. Another one, if you go back and watch this race on the YouTube, Joe Ruttman was in this race in the 98 car. There was an interview with his crew chief during the race, a very young Kenny Wallace. I think it was this race. It wasn't the spring race. I'm pretty sure it was this race. Couple big accidents in this one. HB Bailey hit the inside wall and punched a big hole in it, but they did keep going. But other than that, it was a good race. 3 cars on the lead lap at the end, typical for this era at Darlington. We'll fast forward to 1989 at Darlington, the Busch race. Again, Gant wins this one. He was strong at Darlington. And my dad and myself, we were at this race. I don't remember a lot from this particular race. I remember somebody blowing an engine on the front stretch and had a lot of. I mean, they were spraying for mosquitoes and every every airborne critter because they laid a pretty big smoke screen. I want to say maybe it was Mark Martin, but again, that's been 35 years ago, and I'm drawing a blank on who it may have been. And it was an okay race. I remember Jack Pennington, Dirt Track Ace, had a really strong race that day. And our third event, again on Darlington on this date in 1990, Dale Earnhardt won. No surprise there. He has most career wins of anybody at Darlington in the Cup Series. And he did get a $100,000 bonus from Winston, as he did win the Spring Talladega race earlier that year. And this was a stretch of time during 1990. I think it was like a 6-race stretch, and Earnhardt won 4 poles in that 6 weeks. So him and his team was really on it. We're going to rapid fire through some birthdays here because I've only got cards of one person on this, and there's 6 people listed. So, born on this day in 1971, longtime Cup Series crew chief Matt Borland. Of course, he achieved a lot of success as being Ryan Newman's crew chief. Former IndyCar driver born on this date in 1963, Mr. Robbie Buell. Born on this date in 1990, current IndyCar driver Marcus Ericsson. I believe he won the Indy 500 last year. A lot of these newer names just escape me because a lot of these names are in and out. But I'm pretty sure he was the one with the Husky Chocolates car that won Indy in 2022. Born on this date in 1976, raced in the IndyCar Series and also a brief stint in the Busch Series, Michel Jourdain Jr. And the brother of a Cup champ, the son of an ARCA champ, born on this day in 1981, Brian Keselowski. And the birthday that we do have cards of, born on this day in 1998, a former Xfinity Series champion and Daytona 500 winner, Mr. Austin Cindric. Listened to him on a few different podcasts and really like his demeanor, his cadence. He's very professional. Seems very quiet, not very flashy. And he's just all business. He wants to go out there, run the race, and be done. Of course, I believe he's 6'2", 6'3", and he actually ran legend cars, so pretty interesting career trajectory that he's had. All the different road racing series that he's been in, all the different pavement series that he's been in. Of course, won the Xfinity Series championship, won Daytona last year and made the playoffs, but he's pretty much struggled ever since. He's had a couple of strong runs here and there, but that team just doesn't seem to be there's just something missing. There's just one little piece missing for them to be consistently a top 10 team, and hopefully they'll get there, because I really like Austin as a driver. He seems to be very personable. A few times I've met him at the track. And he does have ties with Indianapolis because he did race at the Speedrome years ago, long before I started going down there regularly. So it's pretty cool to see that. But anyway, thanks again for watching. And so here, what's today? It's Saturday, so we'll have a regular rip tomorrow because we got Mailbag Monday, more hero cards, and we'll have a flea market find. Let me tell you about, went to a flea market today, and we found some really, really good buys and some really cool things. So I look forward to sharing those with you here upcoming this week. Just have to get those situated and pick a day to do it on. But as always, thanks again for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.